the 2011 World Cup. That's when an entire nation dedicated this win, our win, to one man, Mr. Sachin Tendulkar. Let's give Sir a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Also, can we please give Sir a mic? Hi, Sir. So to begin with, what can I ask you about that World Cup that you already haven't spoken about? Help me, sir. Give me a question that I can ask you.
You've surely caught me off guard.
All right, so let me make this simple, right?
I'll tell you one joke.
Yeah.
This was during the World Cup, the camp that we had in Bengaluru, and we were practicing. And a couple of guys, I told them that as kids we used to get limited time to play. So in that, all right-handed batters had to bat left-handed, and all left-handed had to bat right-handed. So that in the limited given time in the evening, we could complete 2 innings. So I said, I can hit sixes. And I started batting, and I hit a couple of sixes left-handed. And there were a couple of articles where Sachin is going to use secret weapon. That is, he's going to bat left-handed in the World Cup if need be.
Great, sir. Speaks, the standard of our journalism has remained the same since then. Right. So is there a moment that you can think of, one small moment away from the cameras that has stayed with you the longest since then?
It's hard to figure out one moment that, but during the camp we did all sorts of things, mainly the bonding exercise, and generally everyone was talking about how to handle pressure. And the thought was ki, wherever we go, people are going to ask us about pressure. When we were flying, we were told, "Hey, you have to win the World Cup, but no pressure. We have to score runs, don't take any stress." So those kind of moments were there. So we had a lot of meetings, a lot of discussions where how to channelize pressure, in which direction. The direction of pressure is really important. If it's sitting on your shoulder and pushing you down, you're going to sink slowly but surely. But imagine billion-plus people walking ahead with you, marching in the direction we all 15-member squad wanted to. Very few people can stop that team. And that was something which stayed with me. And I shared that with a number of youngsters, that it's the direction of pressure.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And sir, I just have one more question. We're celebrating 25 years of cricket, and every time there's an insanely good talent that comes around on the scene, everybody says, this is the next Sachin Tendulkar. Do you sometimes sit in a room by yourself, closed, and scream, guys, I am Sachin Tendulkar, my records are still intact, stop comparing people to me? Do you sometimes do that?
It just helps me realize my age. No, but I mean, everyone is talking about Vaibhav, Sooryavanashi, and I watched him bat.
Yeah.
It was magnificent. I mean, it's something truly special. And not just the ability to hit the ball, but what also fascinated me was the wrist work that he has. And that allows, for any good batter to be able to play in all directions of the ground, you need good wrist work. And he's not slogging the ball. He's just picking the line and length earlier than the rest of the guys, and he's able to clear the rope comfortably.
10 years ago, we were on a similar stage when you won the Cricketer of the Generation. And nothing seems to have changed except that we are both father-in-laws. It's amazing that even though half of your career was in the last century, you have been chosen by your peers to be the greatest batter of the generation. How does it make you feel?
Well, first of all, a big congratulations to Cricinfo. I think it's a remarkable achievement, what you've been able to do for the last 33 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I started playing cricket as a 3-year-old, picked up a cricket bat like any other kid, enjoyed the game, love traveling all across the globe. And 50 years down the line, I have that beautiful trophy, you know, in my hand. And then what makes it even more special is the players that I've played with and against. As a jury, you have thought that, you know, I'm the appropriate name to lift the trophy. Very, very humbled by that. I really appreciate it. It makes it even more special. Uh, I know, I know that every time I went out to bat, there were number of bowlers who challenged me, but at the same time, there were number of batters also who in their own ways challenged me. And that kind of pushed me harder than, you know, ever to try and keep up to that level that I aspired to be. And I felt it kept me on my toes in a way. So all the batters who've actually their names were also part of this list. I would like to say that, yeah, I mean, this is an opinion from the jury, and I'm very, very humbled. I accept this with, you know, deep humility and gratitude. Thank you so very much for that. I've been in the foreground, you know, doing my things for 24 years on the field. But the background, they chose to be in the background, you know, and support, and that's my background. My wife, daughter, now the daughter-in-law, as you mentioned, the coaches, my family members are at home. So all of them, without all that, I would not have been standing here. So I'm truly humbled. So thank you so very much for this.
It's an honor to honor you. In fact, I remember in 2001 when we did the first award in London, you won the popular choice and you were there too. And Anjali was there, I remember too. So it's been a long journey, 25 years. So what we have seen over the course of the night is that it's been truly a celebration of multi-format cricketers. And you know, the winners have had a significant test career. That's been the strand. Even AB won the greatest T20 batter, or Bumrah. But tell me, what will it take to produce this kind of all-format excellence in the next 25 years?
See, the game is evolving, and we need to accept that the game is going to continue to change, because also the rules have changed, the formats have changed. And in that, from a batter's point of view, what I can tell you is, you know, something which I feel is the most important factor for a batter to be able to adapt to all different formats is the backlift. I think the bat swing, the downswing, the moment batter is able to control the downswing, then I think one would be in a position to conquer all formats. Yes, T20 demands a lot of aggression, ODI is somewhere in between, and Test cricket tests a lot of things. The most important thing along with that is also being flexible in your mind, adaptability. If you do not accept the given situation, if you don't have the peripheral awareness, then it becomes difficult. I would always be wary of a decent player who's willing to respect conditions and bat accordingly, rather than someone exceptionally talented and not willing to accept conditions and bat the way he's used to. And that would be a most important factor which will separate a batter who can go out and perform in all formats. I'll just give you, by downswing, I'll just give you an example. I posted a tweet some time ago on Jasprit Bumrah. I think it was during the World Cup, where he had beaten a couple of batters with his slower ball. And I posted a tweet that they play the ball first, they get dismissed, and then they read the ball. So what I meant was, the downswing did not change. The downswing was coming at the same pace. The moment you start controlling the downswing, then you are in a position to control the game. And in Test cricket, one will have to defend. Some stage you have to defend the ball. So long as a batter is able to defend properly against a quality fast bowler on front foot, I think that batter will be successful at any level, more so in Test cricket.
So a lot has been, of course, said about Vaibhav's bat swing and down swing and everything. If Vaibhav's parents called you and asked you, what advice will you give him to become an all-format cricketer?
I would tell him just be himself. You know, there is always a first time. And, you know, if in Test cricket, along with age, he will learn how to deal with various challenges. And just now, I think Ash also spoke about, you know, having a solution-oriented mindset. Problems are always going to be there. Problems will be there till the last day of your career, till the last ball that you face. Bowler is asking you a question every ball. Now, what solutions do you find? Where he's kind of a player who looks very confident, very, very sure of what he wants to do. And I wouldn't want to play around with his natural instincts, because the way he sees the ball and the way he responds to that, if that signal is interrupted, if you put a lot of hurdles in between that by telling him multiple things, that's where the real challenge would be. I would give him the freedom to go out and bat the way he does. Yes, along with time, he will learn to deal with other things, other challenges of the game. But at this point of time, I'll
But
just
you
tell
like him to play Test cricket.
What's that?
I said you would, of course, like him to play Test cricket for India.
See, when Ajit is sitting here, I better be careful what I'm saying. I'm not a selector. But, you know, not just me, but everyone would want to see him some stage. I don't know when that is going to happen. But an exciting talent needs encouragement. And if he's doing well, then we need to encourage and support him and enjoy above all. And not put pressure on him constantly, you know, he should play this or he shouldn't be doing this, or he should be picked in whatever squad. Leave that to the guys who are responsible for that.
Ajit, no pressure. So we have had a bumper batting season in IPLs. And of course, we as broadcasters love it because more sixes, more fours, more viewers. But there has been a feeling that there's been too one-sided. And the contest between...
Sorry.
It's been, you know, the one feeling is that it's been too predictable, 200s getting chased all the time. Do you see there's anything that we can do to redress that balance a little? In T20, in IPL, in T20 particularly?
Yes, I feel, first of all, I mean, there are a few things which, on a personal note, that I can say. I think the impact player needs to go away. That is my personal opinion. I feel when in a T20 format, you just have to play 20 overs and then you are adding one more batter to that lineup where bowlers are already being challenged. I find that imbalance. The second one, maybe a suggestion that the power play of 6 overs with field restrictions, only 2 fielders allowed outside the ring. Let the first 4 overs be batters' power play with same field restrictions, and post that the remaining 2 power play overs should be determined by the fielding captain as and when he wants to take. But those 2 consecutive overs will also get 1 fielder extra outside the ring at any stage of the game. So, you know, you are able to control the game better. That's my personal feeling. And 1 bowler should be allowed to bowl 5 overs.
5 overs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you would invariably, the best bowler of the side is going to bowl that 5th over. Wouldn't you want to see that best bowler bowl more?
Of course.
Like, you know, the top batters are batting sometimes even 20 overs. Why shouldn't the best bowler be bowling 5 overs?
Yeah, true. So we'll briefly come to the one-day game, which is like a middle child everybody has forgotten, even though I'm a middle child. Uh, but even though it remains the biggest event in cricket, it's the cricket that creates memories. It's the event that everybody it makes the most money. But there is again a sense of monotony that has set in ODI cricket, and it's got to do with, again, it's becoming predictable. Bowlers not having enough say. There are two new balls, which perhaps doesn't allow the ball to age at all. And what are your views on that? How does two new ball work in ODI cricket? What does it do?
The two new balls
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
my generation you're talking
Yeah,
about, one new ball. No, I think, like I said, that there have been changes in the game, and the two new ball change was, I felt, slightly difficult for bowlers to deal with, because what happened by introduction of two new balls, we lost reverse swing in the game. I don't know, I mean, how many guys remember a fantastic reversing spell which was bowled in a 50-over match? It's rare. I mean, I've seen matches earlier where bowlers actually use that reverse swing to come in the middle overs and pick wickets. I have seen fast bowlers bowl with a slip in the 45th over because the ball was reversing. What it does, two new balls, the ball continues to stay hard. The ball is, the batters are going to get more distance when they are. Now, nowadays, I mean, we spoke about the ability to hit the ball, the ability to clear the rope, and with two new balls, the ball continues to stay hard. Batters are comfortably clearing the ropes. I felt, with one ball, the difference was, I wouldn't want to name the person, but the guy was sitting next to me and he said, what is the difference between two new balls and one new ball? And I said, you see these 4 towers, the floodlights, put off 2 towers. He said, the visibility is going to be dramatically less. And I said, that is exactly what happens as the game goes along. The visibility, when a batter is picking a ball, which is only one new ball, the visibility gradually starts going down. And then it reaches a point where the batters had to complain to the umpire that I cannot see the ball. Please change the ball. But by then, there were anyways few overs bowled with that condition of the ball, which also reversed, it got soft, and above all, which not many guys may realize, but less visibility, that means less scoring options. That means batter getting less reaction time. Batter picking the ball slightly late, which is marginally softer, and it also reverses. I think those challenges were there. I remember, again, having a conversation with Ashwin some time ago, because he is the one who's played in both formats. The earlier rule where you are allowed 4 fielders, and then the other one where 5 fielders there in the ring. And I said, what was the challenge that you faced? And he said, my lines changed, because as an off spinner to a right-hander, I have to bowl a ball which is marginally outside the off stump, hoping that I create that bat pad gap. But with 5 fielders restriction, I have to kind of settle for middle of line and hope that the ball goes to either short square leg or mid wicket. And if not, then it's a single, because otherwise with 5 fielders in the ring, you have either your long off up or deep point up. And that kind of gives an opportunity.
Also, the ball never gets really old for spinners, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to play with 2 balls, then that will not happen. But I felt that bowlers who were looking to use reverse swing, that element has gone out of the game.
Yeah, Wakar and Wasim played reverse swing.
There were so many other bowlers. I mean, today I feel, as you said, that there is that period in between where nothing much is happening. It's because there is no reverse swing. But when there used to be reverse swing, the bowlers were brought back to pick wickets, to give breakthroughs. Today, I think, Bumrah would disagree with me, and rightly so. There are few bowlers who come in between and challenge batters. But otherwise, if you are able to bowl decent overs, which is like 5.5, 6 runs an over, the captain is happy.
Thank you. I can't, of course, let you go without a plug for Cricinfo. So, what's been your relationship with? How do you view Cricinfo in the world of cricket?
Oh, yeah.
What is the place of Cricinfo in the world of cricket?
I started my career in 1989, and you started in 1993.
93.
Yeah. So, right along, we were companions. Though I did not follow during my playing days. I did not follow or read much. A little bit here and there I did. But post-retirement, I had the freedom to read your opinions, and the way you covered, I thought it was magnificent to educate the audience, to keep them engaged, to provide them correct information with interesting comments, some interesting articles. I thought it was extremely enriching. Above all, I think it is about keeping the cricket community together and to make that family larger. And for that, I think all of you have played a massive role, so big congratulations.
Thank you. And of course, in keeping with our new gen content, which your children might appreciate better, we'll do a little fun segment to end the evening with. We'll ask you to choose between your innings, your favorites. Let's see. We had a lot of trouble compiling this. But we have chosen some. If we have forgotten some, please forgive us. So it's called Win or Stays On. So you have to choose between 1 and 2. Whichever you choose stays on. Okay.
All right.
So we'll start. Old Trafford 90 versus 82 versus New Zealand in your
First 100.
first 100.
Old Trafford, yeah.
Okay. Old Trafford versus Cape Town in 1996.
I would say first 100.
Okay. Old Trafford versus Cape Town 2011.
Possibly 2011 Cape Town, because that spell that Dale Steyn and Moni Mockle bowled to us, one of the most interesting sessions of my life that I've experienced. Gautam was the non-striker. So I have to rate that, because for 58 minutes or so we did not rotate the strike.
I know.
I played Dale Steyn's spell and he played Moni Mockle. So
Actually, Dale has written a very lovely piece on you, which is on Cricinfo tomorrow. I'll send it to you.
I'll read that.
So, okay, Cape Town versus 200 in Gwalior.
Possibly 200 in Gwalior, because it happened for the first time.
200 in Gwalior versus Chennai 99.
I would stick to 200 in Gwalior.
200 in Gwalior versus Chennai 2008.
2008, Chennai, because there were difficult circumstances for India. This was just after the terrorist attack, and England graciously came back to play against us. It was a difficult time for us, and for almost 3.5 days, we were not competing hard enough, I felt. We were trying our best, but we were not in the game. England was taking the game away from us. And from the 4th day evening onwards, we started coming back in the game. And we were challenged. I mean, we had to chase 375 in the 4th innings with top 5 bowlers. I think it was Harmison, Anderson, Flintoff, Panesar and Swan. So proper attack. And we were able to win that. And above all, we were able to give a reason to all the people to at least smile for a second. One sight which I'll never forget was once we won the test match, a lady groundswoman actually came on the field and shook hands with me. And that's never happened in my 24-year-long career.
Wow.
Sit down, sir.
No,
We'll
I'm
get
used
another
to
chair.
No.
standing
We were
long hours
finishing.
on the field.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
Don't
cool.
worry.
I'll take the shot.
Okay, we'll finish quickly.
I know I'm 53, but much better than you think.
Okay, so we'll finish soon. Chennai 2008 versus Sydney 2004. 242. Chennai 2008 versus Sydney 2004, which was
Yeah.
242.
42. I would rate Chennai above anything else. For me, that's the most important innings of my
So
life.
shall we skip the other ones? Or?
You can. I would say so because that innings means a lot to me. It has a
Chennai
special
2008
place.
versus Perth 1992.
Perth was a good innings, but no, Chennai. It's Chennai
Did-
right up there.
2008 was a Desert Storm.
Importance-wise, nothing beats Chennai. I think it was about India and nothing comes about.
So I think we can skip this. This is the winner.